McCauley at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. September is Healthy Aging Month. How fitting, therefore, that we're kicking off session 32, and the topic for this session is aging well. If you are a newborn baby, you are aging. If you're a toddler, you're aging. The second we come out of our mother's womb, even when the egg is fertilized, we're aging. As you grow older, the things you do in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s make a big difference when you are in your 80s and 90s. And you might say, uh-oh, I'm already 80, so I'm doomed, right? No. We can make good changes no matter how old you are. So we're going to talk a lot this session about aging well. And when you age well, you age physically, you age well physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and with your faith. As we grow, I am a better person than I was when I was 25. That's why they say only the good die young. Thank God some of us didn't die young. We'd really be in trouble. We need to get stronger. Today was my 1-year anniversary of going to the gym. And I today weigh 18 pounds less than I did last September, which is a victory. That's a victory. And my balance was at a 0 last September. And I would say pretty comfortably it's at a 3 or a 4 now. And you might say, isn't it better? No. But it will be. You've got to continually work at it. And there's 2 things that happen in order to age well. You have to have hope. I noticed that at 7:30 Mass, where Bob and I go, there are at least 20 people, that have 50 or more pounds to lose. They're not here. They're not here. Now, I'd like to think they're all going to Weight Watchers or they're, doing some Healthy Noom online, but they've had 50 pounds to lose the whole 40 years that I've been going to Holy Family. So, do they not have hope? We are here. We might not always be doing great, but we kind of hope we're going to. So we're going to talk about hope, because it's an integral part of aging well, and we're also going to talk about being honest. We're going to talk about being honest this session, because a lot of us lie to ourselves especially. Oh, I'm going to lose 10 pounds this session. Oh, I'm going to do it. And then the first cookie that comes your way, you're like shoving people out of the way. Give me that cookie. We lie to ourselves. We say our health is the most important thing, and then we just do what we want. So we're going to talk about being honest, and we're going to talk about having hope. And I love this little article here, Healing the Wounded, because the 3 cornerstones of the Christian message is faith, hope, and charity. Without hope, there is little motivation to face our own wounds, to heal and make changes. Face it, most of us have weight issues because of the wounds in our lives. Maybe our childhood was crappy. Maybe. Even if you can't find where we are, just kind of try, okay, or look at somebody else's. For those of you who are lost, there's a packet that you get every week. There's a food log, and on the back of the food log is a little article that's called Healing the Wounded. Is it not there, everyone? All right, it is there. The back of the food log, Healing the Wounded. Okay, so now that we're there, a lot of people talk about faith, a lot of people talk about charity, but they don't always talk about hope. I was talking about healing our wounds. We had a bad childhood, or maybe we had a horrific summer. Maybe we lost several people that we loved. Nothing like losing someone who's young or losing someone unexpectedly to drive people like us right to the food, We know what drives us to the food. Someone sick, someone suffering. What we need to do here is heal our own wounds so that we can make changes. And I think one of the reasons we do this all together is like saying, if I can heal, so can you. If I can heal, so can you. And Jesus came to make all things new, and he wants us to heal. God, knowing how challenging life can be, equipped us with everything we need to cope and to grow. God is with us always. Always. And that's important to know. And I'm going to go right over now, past all the prayers, and go right to the Bible reading, because the Bible reading is table 7. Raise your hand, table 7. Okay, you have the Bible reading for next week. What this means, new people, is that every week we read the Bible readings for the next Sunday, and we talk about it for 5 minutes, how it relates to our weight loss journey. Right now you might be saying to yourself, that sounds kind of deadly, but it's not so bad. It really isn't. We've made it, it's quite interesting. Then on Sunday Mass, we're a little ahead because we feel like we've already studied. So now I'm going to go right to how to age happily. Jesus said he came to give us an abundant life. We do not have to be miserable. We do not have to not have happiness in our lives. If we can't eat and drink everything we want at a party, it doesn't mean we can't still have a good time. So here's what we need to do to age happily. We have to say no to declining. So picture a negative image. Does anyone have on their bucket list that they want to live in a nursing home? Anyone? No? I didn't think so. So maybe that's negative aging to us, that we don't want to be in a nursing home. Also, what are the steps we need to take? Well, several people told me they fell multiple times over the summer. Falling is the #1 way to get into a nursing home. Because first you go there for rehab, and then they lock the door and throw away the key. So we need to not fall. And to not fall, we have to get stronger. We have to build the muscle mass. We have to watch our balance. And we have to make up our minds that we're not going to go there. I am going to be like... my mind's a blank. The woman who just died at like 109 who opened literacy volunteers, Ruth Colvin. She was playing golf a couple weeks before she died. She lived alone. I want to be Ruth Colvin. Who else wants to be Ruth Colvin? We all do. All right. So forget the image of the nursing home. We're going to say yes to picture ourselves aging well. We're going to picture ourselves going up the stairs to our 2nd floor. People say to me and Bob, wow, that's an awful big house for just the 2 of you. Why don't you sell it and get an apartment? And I always say, how curious that you're so interested in where we live. How kind of you. I didn't realize we were that close. But since you mention it, we're really happy there. And as long as I can get up the stairs, they're going to carry me out of that house feet first, okay? I want to stay in that house as long as I can. And if it gets to the point where we can't mow the lawn or whatever, that's when you hire someone to do those things. But don't do it prematurely. Do it as long as you can. Also, make a plan to take you there. Now, I belong to Silver Sneakers at the gym. But guess what? Some people don't like gyms. They feel self-conscious. They don't want to go there. Well, Silver Sneakers, you can do it remotely. You can do it online. You can do it on your phone. You don't have to have a gym. I didn't have a gym membership till last September. And before then, I still exercise. But you know what I didn't do? Strength and balance. I thought I was in great shape. Hey, I ride my bike every day. I do 10,000 steps. I wasn't strong. We have to be strong. We have to visualize and imagine ourselves getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And then we actually have to do something about it. We have to sometimes relax or play. Believe it or not, I was ready an hour early today, and Bob was stunned because I actually was just reading a book. He's like, wait, it's in the middle of the day and you're reading your book? I don't do that because I'm always justifying my existence by being busy. The new Ellen, session 32, Ellen wants to age well. I want to relax. Practice your mind. I do all these puzzles every day. I do the nerdle, I do the wordle, I do the waffle. And you might say, doesn't it take a long time? No. It's fun. It keeps your mind going. Reading. I want to read at least 100 books this year. And I'm at 52 and it's September, so it's a good goal. Maybe I'll get there, I don't know. And the soul. The younger generation may be leaving the church in droves. I think it's because most people are narcissists and they think they don't need God, but we know we do. So I think faith is very, very, very important. So aging happily means we have to have a plan, and then we have to act on that plan, and we have to find people who we can socialize with either on a Thursday night or in our lives. And I'm going to stop right there, baby.